Hello and welcome to this week's bi-weekly Twin Flame Tuesday check-in for the Divine Masculine Energy, where we look at what is both within ourselves and, of course, in our counterpart. But of course, I say of course again, of course, that outer Divine Masculine is so reflective of your inner Divine Masculine. And really, truly, this Twin Flame journey is about each and every one of us bringing those inner masculine and feminine energies into balance, into inner union. And it is a perpetual going and growing journey of balancing, constantly having to recalibrate and recenter and readjust from where you were before based on where you are now. And that's exactly what it feels like the Divine Masculine is having to do. There's so many changes that are underway that we are definitely finding ourselves in that space of, in this seemingly constant readjustment space of recalibration and rebalancing, adapting to where we are now and letting go of where we were. And with that, I'm ready to just dive right in. So come with me into the forest for more than the trees. Let's discover and embrace all this intuition sees. Together we shall come to know that which we need to reclaim our goddess power on this twin flame journey, indeed. So with that, let's check it out. And I want to, as we do this, I'm feeling called to just express gratitude so much for all of you out there who are new subscribers, who have been subscribers from the very beginning of my channel. It's such a surreal experience to be stepping more and more into that which you've been asking, yet at the same time, what we tend to do based on our old habits, right, for so many of us, is we tend to continue to focus on what isn't working rather than really amplifying what is. And we do that through gratitude. We do that by focusing on the things that are working. And each and every one of you represent this blessing in my world of this manifesting my own visions and goals into fruition. You are a part of my journey in that way. And I really, truly want to say thank you for being a part of my journey and so very much inviting me in to be a part of yours. So I would love if you would drop a comment, let me know you stopped by, let me know how long you've been a subscriber here on YouTube. That would be really cool to know. How long have you been subscribed to my channel here on YouTube? I would love to hear that. It's been several years, again, that I've been working on the channel, but only in this last 8 to 10 months have I really, truly been actively learning how and, of course, showing up and doing it. And that's what we do. We figure out for ourselves what works, and then we keep doing what works for ourselves. And I assure you, expressing gratitude is one of those things that works. Yet we can see so clearly the lack of appreciation that has been for the masculine and the effort that has been put forth in spite of the programming that has been done to feed the wounded within the masculine. So it's important that right now we really begin to just take a moment and express gratitude for this masculine essence within ourselves and, of course, in our counterparts and in the collective as a whole, for the work that is being done to heal those traumas and wounds and rewrite the programming for future generations of what masculinity, of what divine masculinity really, really looks like. Right? And so with that, the divine masculine energy is within ourselves, as we've already discussed. And of course, we like to know what our external masculine is doing as well. However, for so many, I know you find yourselves in this space wherein you haven't been in communication with your counterpart for quite some time. Or what little communication there is, there's just nothing to go on in terms of where they are and what they're up to. But this is where I come in and I remind you, dear goddess, that all you've got to do is look within yourself and see for yourself where your inner masculine is, what wounds you are healing, and what things you are processing through in order to bring yourself back into balance. All right. We look within. Those are where our answers lie, are within. Oh, we got these cards going a little crazy today. Oh my goodness. They've got a lot to say, I think. So here we go. Let's do this. What is the divine masculine needing to be giving attention to, focus on? What is, in fact, that divine masculine energy giving attention to, which is freedom, liberation, freeing himself from these cycles that have kept him in the old way of being, that have kept him apart from you, that have kept you apart from yourself, goddess, right? This is that realization that which we define as free, or what freedom looks like, may very well be different for each and every person. What exactly freedom looks and feels like. And so right now I'm being called to ask you to take some time for yourself, goddess, and inquire within, with that masculine within, what does freedom look like for you? When your inner masculine and of course your inner feminine are in this beautiful balance and in inner union within you, and therefore embodied in this free state, what does that look like? What does it feel like when you are experiencing full and complete freedom? So number one, define what freedom means for you. Number two, what does it look like? And number three, what does it feel like? So what is freedom? What does it look like? And what does it feel like? So we have a little triple header there for the masculine. I know I have this need to point out for us, right, that the chaos, the confusion that you've been experiencing, that your external counterpart very much has been so confused because he finds himself in this space where you're not there yet. He is being called to you. He feels this pull towards you. But yet he has all of these responsibilities and commitments in his life that he has chosen to commit to for whatever growth and learning that he's needing. Same for you, goddess, in your inner masculine journey. It is about you allowing yourself to see the things that you may have once committed to, yet you are in a different space now than where you are then. You see, this is why Abraham is so perfect and profound, is that Abraham Hicks teaches us that we are evolutionary beings, in that who we were 10 years ago is not who we are today. And if you are on a journey, well, we are, right? We are on journeys on a journey with so many others, especially when we have these innermost intimate connections with others, right? That we get to cherish for many, many years on our journey. But if that other person, if anybody else in that journey with you isn't growing alongside you, or perchance if you're not growing and someone else is, they'll leave you behind. And it's not that you're being forgotten or you're being left. It's simply that we, each and every one of us, must liberate ourselves from the obligatory bullshit of thinking that you can do it for the other person. That is a prison that we create for ourselves, that we then are passing on over and over, that we have to stay the way we are and never change and never grow, and not be willing to let ourselves adapt and recalibrate and create something that's more aligned with the growth that you have achieved and the expansion that you have achieved, because you have come into this world to experience this freedom, to experience this liberating journey of breaking out of all of the things that confine you, that restrict you, that pinch you off from the love, the joy, the happiness, the learning, the manifestations, your freedom, everything that is pinching you off. You are liberating yourself from that. And that is exactly where the divine masculine is. He and I'm feeling this again for the external masculine, is that he wishes he chose different. He wishes now that he had, been man enough to choose you. Because in turn, Goddess, he would have chosen himself. And so he's realizing this, just like you have been realizing that, wait a minute, I have not been choosing myself. In some ways, maybe I have been, but in other ways, I am simply staying in this out of obligation, because of a belief system that I was given. And if I don't do this, then I am not good enough, or I am trapped in a prison of self-sabotage, trapped in a prison of someone else's making. And so in turn, your entire life is going to feel like you're trapped in a prison. And this is exactly what that masculine has been feeling, is that he is trapped in a prison and he doesn't know how to break free. And this is why the divine feminine, this is why, Goddess, why you have been needing to really focus on detaching and paying attention, giving your energy to you and what you are creating for you, outside of, and I use quotations here, apart from, because you're never actually separated from your counterpart, but apart from your counterpart, that it's your life. You have to liberate yourself from those limitations that we create for ourselves. Oh, and look, we got these upside down. So how fascinating there. This is going to definitely be one of those amplify. Ooh, oh my goodness. So how much have you actually been letting yourself play, Goddess? Have you been finding yourself in a state of feeling like everything is work? Everything is obligatory? This is that BS, that bullshit, right? It is believing that it is holding a belief system that you are obligated to be a certain way, to do certain things in order to be accepted or approved or worthy. Whereas when we look at that inner child within us, when we look at young children, they innately know that they are worthy, that they don't have to earn love. They don't have to earn And the masculine energy is learning that just as the feminine has been, that he is whole and complete within himself. That the constant striving and overworking and denying this playtime is the thing that's going to make him old. It's the thing that's going to keep him apart from his joy. Period. From having fun. Period. Only you can set yourself free from the confines of this obligatory bullshit that you are not allowed to have fun in your work, in your life, even, of course, in responsibility. To make it or not make it, but rather to allow for it to be enjoyable. And even if that's simply by you shifting into gratitude, making it fun through gratitude, joke about it, laugh about it, be grateful that you can laugh about it. This is the very thing that raises your vibration and sets you free from the denser energies, being in that old belief system that weighs you down and keeps you apart from what you wanted. It keeps you apart from you. And that again is what this masculine is realizing. Is that by not choosing you, he didn't choose himself. And that's what this twin flame mirroring is showing us. Are the ways that your inner masculine isn't choosing you. And that means in turn that inner masculine isn't honoring the inner feminine. So it's time to let yourself let loose. Have fun. Free yourself from your own limitations, your own confines. Yeah. Let's see. What I'm feeling to ask this. I'm feeling a question coming here. What is it that the masculine would actually like to say to the divine feminine? What message does the divine masculine have for the feminine? Oof. That he knows. He knows why he's here. He knows what you are. He knows the connection. And he wants you to know that he knows. And that maybe by this, the external masculine energy or your external counterpart affirming for you in this moment that yes, he knows. He may not say it aloud. He may not have said such, but he does know, and that's why he keeps coming back around. That's why he's intrigued. It may not be that often, but you can believe that he thinks about this a lot. Goddess, we came down here, we came into this world to have fun, and I know, a lot of days it doesn't quite feel like that, does it? And it's a challenge, especially as things almost become more challenging in this world, more and more, because of the graduation we are all participating in, so to speak, this ascension process we're all in, this shift. We came down here to have fun, to be that which raises the vibration as humanity rediscovers what freedom really is, reconnects with that inner knowing that is within each and every one of us, that we're so much more, that we're actually far more free than what we can begin to imagine we are in this world. So let yourself know Let yourself know that he knows. So, well, there we go. So have fun. Have fun and just flow. Wow, have fun and just flow. Just flow with what you know, that you are here to enjoy this journey. You're here to learn, grow, expand, and ascend. And it is up to you to practice that pivot and look for the things that you can be grateful for, that you know are blessings in your experience here. And so with that, remember, he knows, so you just flow. Wow. And in that, I just caught the number on the timer here. 2111. Hello. Let's just have a quick look. See, I have a feeling I do not have that one created. And so we get to have a fun little adventure and discover. I'm correct. I love when we get something new. So 2111. Well, obviously, we know we're going to have those. 111 is definitely the root of thoughts becoming things, right? It's about having 2111 is about having faith in yourself and trusting your inner feelings to help you make wise choices. Trust your instincts. Here we go. Angel number 2111 is asking you to think more thoroughly of your life and your life purpose. Again, we've talked about greater clarity. We're always talking about greater clarity around here because clarity is a superpower. And when you are clear on where you're headed, what you're about, what you believe, what you're creating, did I say that part? Where you're headed, right? What you're creating. When things come along to trip you up, that inner knowing is going to be so anchored in that to second guess yourself is just, you're free. You're free from second guessing yourself, right? The more clear you are on, again, what you're creating, what your beliefs are truly, and I mean beliefs that are aligned, right? Of course, knowing what beliefs are not aligned with what you're creating, knowing what beliefs that you need to facilitate within yourself, that you need to nurture and cultivate within yourself to align yourself with what you want, right? This is why having that clarity is so important. And that's why we started with clarifying what freedom is. Because really, truly, when we talk about financial freedom, when we talk about, maybe emotional freedom from, allowing your emotions to have power over you, right? We're emotionally free from being controlled by our emotions, traumas and triggers. It's all about being clear and being able to then anchor into what that feels like. This is why we define what it is, what it looks like for you, and what it feels like. So then you can revisit that and replay that and reaffirm that over and over and over so that you are anchoring into that energetic state. Angel number 2111 is a symbol of hope, inspiration, and renewal. And means you need to continue learning new things that will give you conscience of understanding, right? Our knowing. This is why we dive into a space of greater clarity all the time, because it expands your understanding. It maximizes your knowing of what you know. And so that is angel number 2111. for the most part. Be sure to check out any other details that come through that are going to be posted both on my Instagram at Healing Twin Flames and as well right here on the community tab here at Empowerment Experiences. I am getting better at that now that I've learned I can schedule the posts out. Yay! So super excited. Again, thank you all so much for being so supportive and being a part of it. Make sure you're part of the giveaway so you can be winning free stuff. And of course, I'm definitely here to support you. And we've got that Goddess Tribe going. Gotta check that out. In the meantime, in the interim, while you are in the interim, let us ask, where is the power of surrender for the masculine at this time? Where is the divine masculine being asked to surrender? Either surrender to or surrender more of. Ooh. Surrender resentments. Remember, the divine masculine is in that space of feeling perhaps regretful, resentful towards himself and those for whom he's made certain choices and commitments that he didn't want to make. They weren't for him. They were to adhere to social standards in terms of doing what was asked, what was expected, even though inside it wasn't aligned. And now it may even be more so that because of these decisions, the hole just got dug deeper and deeper, and he really truly feels like he's being buried. But what really buries us are things like guilt and shame, resentments, regret. And so this is why we're being asked to transmute this heavier energy, both within ourselves, in our counterparts, and of course in the collective, to really be coming back to this space of gratitude, acknowledging the blessings that abound around us, forgiveness, right? Rather than clinging to what didn't work out and things that can cause you to complain. It's time to let go of that and look for all the ways that you can be grateful for what happened. And even for what didn't happen. Oof. Those needed to come out, it seems. Oh, well, that's self-explanatory. Surrender the drama. No more drama. Right? Again, we are pivoting away from the things that seek to bury us, that seek to keep us apart from our own power and keep us from seeing the things for which to be grateful in this world, keep us from the beauty. And this is what we are being asked to do more. If you want your external masculine to be present in your life, you have got to be cultivating your inner masculine to be present in your life. And that means to see the beauty in you, to see the beauty in the world, to see the beauty as well in himself. The beautiful blessing of creation that is all of humanity. Femininity, masculinity, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So there we have it, dear goddess. That is this week's Twin Flame Tuesday for the Divine Masculine Energy Empowerment Message. Freedom, gratitude, knowing, and letting go. Letting go so you can go with the flow. Remember, Goddess, I am here to support you. There are links in the description below for ways I can do that. One of my favorite ways, of course, is for you to come join the Goddess Tribe, the Rise and Thrive Tribe, wherein we support each other through all of this craziness going on. We are able to be reclaiming our power. We have affirmations, we have journal prompts, we have, of course, every month a live Zoom group coaching experience wherein, yes, you bring your challenges and we look for and find our power. You are guaranteed to feel more empowered as you go along in this group, guaranteed. And if not, we'll work that out. I assure you, because it is my purpose here in this world to guide you into and through looking for your power, and to remind you that the power really actually is in your hands, Goddess. It is in your hands. Because that power has always, always been inside you. Namaste.